Hello? Hello? So, I have no idea what that was. No, that was not. That was over here. Is everything good? I don't know. A network crash. Oh shit, everything's blue screening again. That's got to be what it is. Well, I have bad news. My internet's working, so I'm still streaming. The Meat Puppets! Yo, I forgot that this band is a band. Fuck yeah. Oh no. Copy you from Paris. Oh, we why? No, fucking okay. Hey, because apparently I was offline for long enough. Ads are about to run again. Those fuckers, fucking Twitch. So I apologize for everybody who just had ads and is about to have ads again. But I cannot stop them. And Daddy needs that money. I need the 6 cents that I'm gonna get from all of my viewers watching these ads. Take your cents. All right, thank you, thank you. I'll give you my 2 cents in a sec. Best way to support me would be donating through PayPal or Ko-fi, both of which there are links directly below me. Subscribing is cool because like having big numbers on Twitch is nice because it makes Twitch pay more attention to me and like consider me for partner and all that bullshit. But like as far as just straight up making sure I'm alive, just tossing some cash into Ko-fi is a great way to do that. I also have a mini shop on Etsy, so if you're ever like, wow, I really want that mini, or you want a custom painted mini, that's a good way too. Ironically, I think I just said all of that during an ad. And thus my intended recipient did not hear my sweet dulcet tones answering important questions. Why am I using this brush when I could be using a bigger brush? What a fool. Plan B commercial. Fuck yeah. Hey, we are all in favor of birth control in this stream. You should only have a kid when you want to have a kid, and that's the bottom line. Not when your partner wants you to have a kid, not when the government wants you to have a kid. Just when you, person with a uterus, want to have a kid. Mine's 11, I'm good. Your uterus? Well, the bot is still pointing at your old username. The preview still properly shows the very real stream. Yeah, I don't know how, Clip. Oh, did it do it again and like say, "Hey, look, here's my butthole"? That's weird. I straight up turned it off and restarted it. As you can tell by the fact that I said mean words about it. My kid, my uterus is gone as fuck. Fuck yeah. Yeah, we talked about that. I don't know, maybe you saved it. Maybe you've got it just hanging around in a jar or something. Either the kid or the uterus, I guess. Yeah, if another ad break starts, it's because Twitch hates me specifically. Sorry about that. Cervical sashimi. Ooh. Ooh. That is a phrase, dude. Best way to support me is probably through Ko-Fi or PayPal. Just straight up sending me money is like the most like, hey, do you want to make sure that I'm alive and streaming? That's the way. But beyond that, Twitch subs are cool because like Twitch wants me to have big numbers. So that I can like get considered for partner and all that, like word of mouth and all the social media. I also have an Etsy shop with minis in it. I need to put more minis in it. And I will have merch coming out soon too, but I got to sort some stuff out on that end. But straight up, tossing me money through Ko-Fi or PayPal is the number one way. Zoe's back. Quick, everybody, hide the drugs. Zoe's back and hates drugs notoriously. Biggest anti-drug person I've ever met. I don't know why we only got out the drugs recently, but I fucking hate drugs. Hey, if I could share drugs with y'all, I wouldn't because the government's listening. But a Malort is perfectly legal. And most people regret it. So I fucked up and forgot to paint this fucker. I've still got a shot of Malort worth in this bottle before I have to go buy a new one. I say have to, like I'm required to have Malort for streams. Do it now? Zoe, if you send me any amount of money, $1 or greater, I will drink the Malort right now. If you Venmo me $1, I will do it. The second I feel my pants vibrate. Oh shit, that counts. That fucking counts. Okay.
Fox Behind 3 just subscribed. Sloppyzo gifted a tier 1 sub to Fox Behind the Tree. They have given 30 gift subs in the
My Insta-link is broken? Ooh, that would make sense, actually. Zoe, I want you to know I hate you. And I always have. But that really just means that I love you, buddy. Where do I fix that? Where's the button I fix that with? That one works. Can I not edit while I'm live? Oh, that makes sense. I don't oh, Zoe's Insta. Got it. Never mind. All right, so Zoe called my bluff. And I'm gonna drink some Malort. I don't have a cup to put this in. I literally can't drink straight from the bottle, but oh, I got a solution. Hold on. Bottle is against TOS, so I can't do that. But I have this little ramekin that I mix basing stuff in that is clean enough at the moment. So we'll do that. It's clean enough. The worst that's going to happen is it's a little gritty. Oh. It is gritty, though. I got a little sand in that. Ew. Technically, that was $5.99 plus tax. Oh. My body was not ready for that. Oh, hello? Oh fuck. Why do I do that to myself? That is what would be Cthulhu's drink of choice. It does feel sort of non-Euclidean of a fluid. Stoneless, how are you doing? I hope your lack of stone is not making your day worse. I hope it's making it better. Only 8% plunced. Fucked up. How has the plunced abandoned you like this? Oh shit. Well, hey, between the two of you, you've got one entire plunced. I think you can work it out. I forgot to paint this guy's gun too. Motherfucker. Took all my plants. Oof. Oh. So I've been doing this thing since the beginning of the year where I try not to drink alcohol on weekdays, only weekends. For my health or some bullshit like that, right? And pretty much every day I complain that this not drinking on weekdays thing fucking sucks and I should just stop doing it, but I haven't stopped yet. That was a reminder why I don't want to drink on weekdays. $2 p.m. Merlot, get it. I support all levels and varieties of sobriety on this channel. Everybody lives their own life, their own way. Yes, this is Wave Shaper, Zoe. Now it lives in a clip? Fuck yeah. Thank you for this gift. Just saw what a sloppy Joe. Yeah. It's a sandwich. Did I not finish painting this guy's white fur? Is he the only white one? Yeah. I fucked up. Yo, what the fuck time is it? 2:18. All right. Yeah, it's cannibalism. Gotta get ready for work, but this is where I stand on my whip from the last 90 plus minutes. Have you spent 90 minutes just sorting pieces? Oh my god. That would make me cry. Like, I'm tearing up just thinking about doing that. I'm glad that you're living your truth. I didn't paint this guy's gun either. How did I fuck up like that? I fucked up on all these goats. I let them all down. Just so distracting. Hey, you know what? It's all of chat, really. Put together a 200 piece one in one sitting, and it not being sorted is significantly slowing me down. The one at work is ED209. I I am so glad that that tickles your brain in a good way. If I had to do that before I built something, I would poop my pants and die. ED209 is the, oh, you have 15 seconds to comply. Fuck yeah. You do that? I haven't built a Lego kit in, Long enough that I can't think of a word for it. I can't even think of something funny about it. I don't know the last time I played with Legos. But Legos definitely propelled me into miniature painting. So there's that. Fucking White Snake. It was from your 1 year stream. You built 3? Oh shit. What were they? A fox, an Animal Crossing set, and a flower bouquet? Hell yeah. Yo, what was the Animal Crossing set? We can see your nice work. Disappointing you don't eat those mouth-watering sandwiches, though. You have a huge shelf of Legos? Fuck yeah. All but the Cap'n Docks? Nice. Is that because you just don't have that one yet, or because they don't make that one? I'm not gonna watch that yet. That's gonna be awkward. Lego makes birds? I shouldn't be surprised. Lego makes fucking everything. Oh, right. That's what I'm trying to do. I like other sandwiches. Like what? If you like sandwiches so much, name 3. Zoe, you make my mouth water. Don't worry. Blue jay, a robin, and a hummingbird. Ooh. Lego shelf pick. All right, hold on. I need to make this goat more defined, and then I will take a peek. Sando sub torta. Yep, you got me. I like that sub was in all caps. Urban Mech is going to be over a foot tall. Holy shit. Zoe's the only living sandwich I'm aware of, which automatically makes them the best. Jambon crudité, poulet mayonnaise, saucion beurre. I apologize for all of the French that I just murdered. KFC Double Down is a sandwich according to science. Yo, the Double Down's fucking delicious, though. Real talk. May all your truck cargo not be other sandwiches. Banh mi? I mean, I can ban you if you want, but it's gonna make it hard for you to watch stream. Heyo! Only on Wednesday? Hey, it's Tuesday. We're safe. All right. Look at that Lego shelf. I really want to make a dick pic joke, but there's nothing about a shelf rhymes with dick, you know? Hell yeah, you can post a link. Ooh, I like that big Bloxy fox. Bloxy? Blocky fox. Down there on that lower shelf. Crispy pork belly banh mi. Oh my god. Oh. The only thing I'm not super stoked about is the cilantro, because I have the cilantro soap gene. But like, damn. That looks good. Yeah, I love that little that big fox type house down there. Oh geez. The cilantro. So there's a gene that some people have where cilantro tastes to them like soap instead of like a delicious herb. Soap is kind of good though. I'm not one of those people. I have always hated cilantro, and I thought it was just because cilantro tasted bad, and it technically does, but it's all right. I just live without cilantro. It's fine. All right. Moros wants the spookiest or eldritchest 40k lore. I have to think for a second about what that might be. Nope. Any amount of cilantro, it's like, why did you not clean these dishes, you fucking assholes? It sucks. I hate. My pumpkin spice is low. This will help. I think the spookiest 40k lore. Okay, so I got one. Yo, catch you later, knob. I don't know if it counts as spookiest, but it's definitely spooky. So, anybody who's watched stream enough to know that I played Rogue Trader knows that I love the Dark Eldar. I love those bondage aliens so much. Surprise, I like bondage aliens. No one is surprised by this. So, one of the things that they did in their little pocket dimension one time, for the record, the bondage aliens are they're space elves who fucked so hard they literally made a god of hedonism. And then when that god started eating their souls, instead of like, I don't know, maybe we stop fucking or like anything else, they were like, we should just torture murder more people more faster so that it eats their souls instead of ours, and we can keep being perverts. And honestly, I get it. So these bondage space elves are hanging out in their little pocket realm. They do fuck more. They don't stop fucking. So they're hanging out in their little separate space dimensional rift city. They're just like Sodom and Gomorrah, but in space, right? And they have these scientists who are like so advanced with their science it might as well be magic, right? Like they can do cloning, but they can do cloning from like a description of a person instead of like actual genetic material. Shit like that. So one of these the ships have to be mopped a lot. I find it very funny that my lovely partner found their way here. What up, Nevermore? I made the assumption, unless Adam had something he needs to tell his wife or his other wife. Wonderful to see you. I got sidetracked saying hello. So, okay, so
he's my best friend. He's my pal. He's my homeboy. My rotten soldier. He's my sweet cheese.
These bondage elves are just hanging out in their special little subrealm. And one of their doctors is fucking around because that's what they do. And he accidentally makes this contagion, this pandemic. This pandemic that hi Patch. He accidentally makes this pandemic that, like, if you get infected, you slowly turn into glass. Like, your whole body, meat, insides, outsides, everything turns into glass, except the glass is still psychically sentient. So the whole time that you're turned into glass and, like, you're a glass statue that looks like you used to be, you're just, like, aware. And it starts to go through the city. Everybody's freaking out. They do everything they can to, like, lock down this thing because everyone's turning into glass, and it's cool as fuck. Stream did crash. I don't know why. Yeah, it's like Lamb Morris's gold. It's exactly like that, but it's glass. They're aware they're being used as a dildo, potentially. And so once they figure out how to stop the spread of it, these bondage elves that decided they were gonna fuck a god into existence and then make a glass disease, they, instead of, like, getting rid of them or quarantining all these glass statues that are contagious, they shatter them and use them as ammunition when they go to war. So that means there are countless sentient bullets just embedded in shit that know that they're bullets and have been used as bullets and are just stuck in stuff. No, that's not splinter rifles. That's hex rifles. Hex rifles are those. Splinter rifles are just, like, poison. Just poison. Yeah. And whoever gets shot, so it's a crystal sliver that's been dipped in toxin. But this contagious glass disease that I can't, it has some badass fucking metal name. It's like a specific weaponry that they use. And it turns anybody who gets shot by it into a glass statue. And the lore is not super specific on whether or not they stay, whether or not their sentience is separate from the bullet that shot them. But it's fucking cool either way. Like, damn. Yeah, Dark Eldar lore is awesome. I love it. I wish I enjoyed painting Dark Eldar more because they're a top tier Warhammer faction. Are there miniatures of this? Unfortunately, no. It's so there's. Sad I didn't get to play against that army before you sold it. It wouldn't have worked out. The reason I sold it was because it was not fun to play in that edition. So you would have been disappointed. There's not miniatures, there's just lore. So like they have pictures of the guns, but they don't have pictures of like what happens when you get shot by one. All the coolest Games Workshop lore doesn't have minis. Warcry has been taking over my life recently. Broke a partner instigated buy ban for the Rotmeyer Creed. For $20? $20 for a box of Rotmeyer Creed? Fuck yeah. A third their normal price? That's acceptable. Wait a minute, what? It's Wonderwall.
I don't have a fucking coffee problem.
You should have
You know, my problem is there's not a fresh fucking pot.
But I don't know how. This is tight. Working on one large mini and a few tiny ones at the same time. Morris, I don't know anybody else who works like that. I don't know anybody who prefers to work on multiple minis at one time. I think that's really strange behavior. And half painted by now? Fuck yeah. That's success. Makes me sick thinking about it. Well, here's... Okay, Zoe. If that's the reaction you get thinking about minis you gotta paint, let me give you some paint advice. I'm so serious about this advice that we're going to big face mode. Ramius. Yeah, Ramius. Good point. If you feel fucking dragged down and bugged out about the number of models that you have to paint, I'm not reprimanding you. I'm going to give you an inspirational moment, or at least a thing that works for me. I have a shelf of models that is just out of line of sight. Some of them are built and not primed. Some of them are primed and not painted yet. But that shelf is all of the models that I own. It's not literally all the models that I own, but I willingly don't perceive a single model that's not on that shelf. When I think of models I have to paint, I look at the 10 or so models on that shelf, and those are the things I have to paint. And I don't build another model, regardless of whether it's freshly bought or something I've had in a box for ages. I don't build another model unless there's space on that shelf for a model. And that's it. Commissions every now and then, like, that changes things. But my rule is that I only own what's on that shelf. If the shelf is full, I don't get minis. I don't build minis. Maybe I get minis because I'm irresponsible like that. But that's it. That shelf is all you've got. You cannot be overwhelmed when it's just one shelf. Dear Fox got to watch me organize the closet of opportunity. Oh boy. Yarn is on sale, buying black and orange, because even if you don't want a hat, Spawn will want a pumpkin something. I mean, if you make it, I'll fucking wear it. Get to play in the closet soon. That's exciting. I'm not normally excited about playing in a closet. I came out of the closet a while ago, and I've never been happier. Yeah, So Zoe, that's my advice is you don't have however many models you have. You have a section of desk or a section of shelf or like one box that has models you need to paint. And that's your backlog. That's all you've got. Don't fucking worry about the rest. I know. I'm not reprimanding you. I'm trying to be motivational. I'm saying that is a method that works for me. Because, like, if I stop and think about the amount of unpainted plastic that I, like, physically, literally own, it's over. It's over. But when I look at that shelf, I can fucking paint that. Let's go. Actually hanging with a friend but came to lurk and support. I appreciate the lurk, Clover. Have I mentioned recently this stream that I appreciate all y'all's support? Because you're all fucking rad. I try to be motivational. I try to be all the things that I didn't have when I was a kid. Ooh. I just got way too real with that. Holy shit. Be the person you needed when you were a child is like actually my life advice. I love my parents to death. But I needed a human being to tell me that things were going to be okay and that they are actually now. So let's paint some shit. I don't do it for myself, but I do it for others. It's hard to take your own advice, you know? I also forgot what I was doing. Organizing like 8,000 magic cards? Oh boy. I had a very similar conversation with you 13 or so years ago. You did. You did. And obviously it stuck with me. I'm what I call DLC. Painting minis isn't one's job, then isn't it just stuff you want to paint at some point rather than things you have to paint? Also that. Yeah, I think the culture around a backlog, so to speak, and like unpainted stuff is really fucking unhealthy. Being there for people the way that you didn't have someone and looking like I have my shit together and being an enviable state. I mean, nobody ever feels like they have their shit together. It's all a game of comparison between yourself and the things that you can see and think about. Like, if you actually feel like you have your shit together, first of all, I'm fucking astounded. But second of all, you're probably kidding yourself. Give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. Thank you, Alice. What am I doing? Oh, I'm re-highlighting the black stuff that I just painted. That's right. That's where we're at. And then that might take us to the end of the stream, but I haven't decided yet. She was lost. I'm lost. Want to do nothing but play video games and dissociate? Dude, I fucking feel that, though. And there's a lot of value in just playing video games and dissociating. Like, if that's what your fucking brain wants, then, like, I have a hard time arguing with that. Oh, shucks. I know I'm wonderful. Thank you for saying it, though. June gets me amped, and then I get home and I'm like, fuck it. Okay, so Zoe, what you need to do is fucking be around more paint streams. I mean, I'm great. I'm perfect. I'm the only paint stream you need. But it sounds like you need paint streams when I'm not live. You need a vacation? Everybody needs a fucking vacation. I didn't mean to make that sound dismissive. I'm agreeing and expanding. You're awesome, but without me, you're just also. Ah! Well fucking played. My brain wants to be beaten by wolves. What does that say about me besides Elden Ring or Barovia? It says that you have a furry thing that you haven't admitted to yet. Or maybe you have admitted. I'm into featheries. Well, what's the bird equivalent of a wolf? What is the bird equivalent of a wolf? What a weird question. A wolf with wings. I don't think that counts. Oh, what did I notice earlier that I didn't fucking paint? This guy's tail. Pain in the butt. Pain in the tail. Is that the bird equivalent of a furry? It is. Just like a scaly is the reptile equivalent of a furry. And I can't think of anything else. When I don't want to paint, but I know I would feel better if I did, just sit down for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can stop and do something else. I never do because I usually start painting and then I don't want to stop. Yeah. Yep. This sounds like it's from a game. I have no idea, though. I can't tell. It's not. It's just fucking sounds like it is. All right. Yeah, all the hurdle is getting started. Like I said, it's worth just leaving some shit out to paint with. And I know that space is at a fucking premium. But I guarantee if you just leave some shit out to paint with, you're gonna like the way you look. Like Men's Warehouse. No, you're gonna feel good about painting. Because you're not gonna be like, I have to get everything out. Yes, exactly. That's how it happens. That's how it becomes a habit. Is you just leave that shit out and then you just come back to it repeatedly. And like, especially for me, like, I basically only game at my computer, right? So half the time that I sit down to play video games, like when I walk into the pit of despair, sorry, the pit of depravity, just kidding. I forgot which pit I'm in. When I walk into the pit of depravity with intent to play video games, a lot of the time what happens is I sit down and I see my minis and I go, well, I could just throw a highlight on there real quick while the game loads. And then I look up and it's 2 hours later and I didn't play video games. And what I did do was paint. Such an Eldar Freudian statement. I mean, pit of despair, pit of depravity, those are the two Ds that make up most of life, right? The third D is dick. Or something. I was thinking about Princess Bride, though. That's why I said Pit of Despair. I'm like really warm. I'm not usually this warm in my basement. I don't know what's going on with my body. I don't like it. Now I'm thinking of that depressed horse. And The Princess Bride changed my life to have a designated painting space. I've been painting regularly for 2 years out of a box I carried around to various tables. Such a huge difference to be able to just leave stuff ready. Fuck yeah. Never-ending Story isn't Princess Bride, though. Artax dying because it's sad is not a thing that happens in Princess Bride. And I'm behaving really blasé about that fucking horse because every time I see that part, it makes me cry. And I've decided I don't want to think about that part and cry about that part, so I'm not fucking doing it today. And I'm gonna say that dumb horse fucking deserved it. I'm glad that horse is dead. Fuck that horse. The physical basis for the feeling of motivation is not present until after any goal was accomplished. No one feels motivated off the bat. Give yourself a quick win and then use that end motivation to hit painting. This is why being a... Can I say that? I'm saying it. Yeah, giving yourself a quick win at the beginning so you can get back into it and do the big finish. That's why being a premature ejaculator is fucking tight. Because you can give yourself a quick win, and then you can get yourself back in the game and finish up. No, did I just break this man's hand? I did. Yeah, you have clarity, you've got endorphins, you can do whatever it takes to fucking get your partner there. You know, you just put yourself back, you get back on the horse. Well, maybe you don't get back on the horse. Yeah, and refractory period does mean you last longer. No, you fucking son of a gun. Be glued. Fucker. Got a broken hand. I mean, maybe. God, my ego is like, Bennett, please tell them that you're not speaking from experience. And the rest of me is like, no, the only concession I'll make is that statement I just made. Bennett, please clarify to all of chat. You're actually really good at the sex. Chat, I assure you, I am fine. Nothing nothing you said declared you weren't, which is the funniest part. I know. I'm so aware of what my ego and self-esteem, like I'm conscious, I'm cognizant. But there was the slightest chance that someone might interpret it that way, which means I have to panic and freak out. Which is anxiety, honestly. Which, ironically, can contribute to premature ejaculation. Thunder Cougar Mountain Bird. Y'all, I feel like sometime in the last like 2 weeks, this stream got really fucking raunchy. I don't know what happened. I feel like there was a shift in the vibe. And I'm glad y'all are still here. Maybe it was always like this. We can blame Nevermore. I'm cool with that. I mean, we can blame it on whatever. The temps got hot and so did the people. True, it's been so hot out. I just can't help being thirsty, you know? He's not here to defend himself. Well, good. That's why you blame it on someone who's not around. I'm gonna need to wash the black again, but I don't fucking wanna. Excuse me, weather. I would like to paint and not get a migraine. Oh boy. Are you also suffering from weird barometric experiences fucking up your sinuses? Asking a lot of the weather. And the other joints in my body. I never considered that it might affect the other joints in my body, but that would explain a lot of otherwise unexplainable pain. And I feel kind of vindicated now. Arthritis in your 30s sucks? Yo, mood though. Arthritis and carpal tunnel when you're primarily a miniatures painter is such a cool life to live. Got sick in the sun a few weeks ago. Oh. Y'all, global warming needs to stop. And this goes back to firebombing HOAs. We don't need to necessarily firebomb HOAs, but if we started firebombing billionaires who run the companies that are producing like 90% of the pollution that is creating global warming, that'd be pretty cool. Not supposed to be an outdoor Moros. Nah. I am definitely an indoor kid. I'm an indoor kid who respects the outside, and I respect it by not being involved with it. I'm gonna just mute and blow my nose again. Oh, wait, ads? Oh, I guess it's time. Oh, all right. Made myself cry, apparently. Was not the goal. All right, here's the plan. We got ads that are theoretically starting in 3 minutes, and to that I say fuck that. I'm going to throw a wash on the black parts of these models, and then we're going to raid out. So that's the plan. So maybe 5-10 more minutes of painting, probably less. Outdoors for wildlife and campers, which are equal outdoors. The whole reason that we made indoors is so that we wouldn't have to be outdoors. Zoe, I'm sorry I'm not going to be on longer. I'm sorry, all of you, I'm not going to be on longer. Wildlife or friend-shaped friends? Is there a difference? Random and people Yellowstone don't things they shouldn't. don't things they shouldn't. I agree with that. Isn't there that zone in Yellowstone where you can do anything legally speaking? Because, like, the crime is broken there? Because the crime is broken there. Because the laws are fucked up there? The Black Zone. We can't really be calling it that. You commit a crime in the woods and no one's around to see it. I mean, if you could, nothing is illegal unless you get caught. That's just the facts. I lived in Montana for 6 years. It was an intense and no thank you. That's when the bear shits. When the bear shits and the beer hits, you get out the damn woods. Oh, that's good. I like that. Good job, bud. Bear or man, I still pick a bear anytime. Well, I think people need to be more specific because I've known plenty of men who were bears. If you know what I'm saying. No one needs to be outside. Give nature the wild. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot to snooze the ads. I guess we're just gonna run through them. I fucking talked about it and then did not do it. Dear everyone. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. That's my favorite thing about existing is not knowing what's going to make its way into my memory banks. Oh yeah, slap in the wash. Ooh, girl, slap that wash. Gotta do that hot tour with that black ink. Extra sloppy, as the emote suggests. I love watching people on TikTok trying to explain a Nova accent. I did not even hear an accent in that woman's voice. Is that a sign that I'm definitely a local or what? I now like have to go back and watch that video. Oh god, how do I sound to people? I don't know. Next time you stream, I'll let you know. But I mean, there's accents everywhere. I took that in an alleyway and shot it. I mean, sometimes the accent just comes out. You know? As a Balmer accent haver, I can't say ocean the right way ever. Ocean, Tool, Mango. Do I sound like a hick, a Southern Belle? Oh God. Adam, I'm actually figuring out who I'm gonna raid into right now. That's how much longer I'm streaming. Oh, crispy pork belly. Oh, I want it. I'm gonna catch you before you have to tell you I appreciate you. I appreciate you too, Adam. Thank you for being lovely. Thank all of you for being lovely. Thanks for the fun. I'm gonna have a good rest of my day. I don't get to play D&D tonight because one of my players just had a death in the family, but I do get to clean my house, and apparently I'm very excited about that. I don't know. I'm gonna have a good time hanging out with my wife. That's what matters. Have a good rest of your day, holy peeps. Y'all, it's been wonderful. We're gonna raid Ms. Raven B because she's tasting paint. She's a brush licker, and so am I. And that's what kinship, you know? Kinship. Thank you for stream, motherfuckers. I'll be back tomorrow night playing some Elden Ring. And then I'll be back on Thursday painting some guy on a horse. And then I'll be back at other times doing other things as disclosed on my social medias. Exactly. That's what I fucking say all the time. Acrylic is non-toxic. Thank you. Somebody fucking gets it. It's a joy to have you, Fox. Thank you. Thank you. Good night, everyone. It's the middle of the day for me. Good night.